Hello students, this question is related to mole concept. A mixture of 2.3 grams of formic acid and 4.5 gram of oxalic acid is treated with concentrated H2SO4. The evolved gaseous mixture is passed through KOH pellets. Weight of remaining product at STP will be. Means in this question what they are asking, let me explain this question first. There are two compounds are there. One is formic acid and oxalic acid. These two compounds are reacted with concentrated H2SO4, means they are heating these two compounds in concentrated H2SO4. When they reacted with concentrated H2SO4 or in presence of concentrated H2SO4, formic acid will release only carbon monoxide. Oxalic acid will release carbon monoxide as well as carbon dioxide. So if these two mixtures, if you pass through KOH pellets, the nature of KOH pellets is they will absorb only carbon dioxide. They will not absorb this carbon monoxide. So when they absorb carbon monoxide, which one will remain? Carbon monoxide will remain. So they are asking the weight of that remaining product. So this is a solution for this. Formic acid will release carbon monoxide and H2O. Oxalic acid will release carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide. So how many moles of carbon monoxide and how many moles of carbon dioxide will release? That how to calculate? Here the solution. 2.3 grams of formic acid they mentioned. So weight upon gram molecular weight if you do, then 0.05 will come. So if you take 1 mole of oxalic acid, 1 mole of carbon monoxide will form according to this reaction. But here how many moles of formic acid is there? 0.05. Then how many moles of carbon monoxide will form? 0.05. Similarly, if you take oxalic acid, 1 mole of oxalic acid will release 1 mole of carbon monoxide and 1 mole of carbon dioxide. So here moles of carbon oxalic acid, so weight is given 4.5. So weight upon gram molecular weight if you do, you will get 0.05. So here 1 mole oxalic acid will release 1 mole carbon monoxide and 1 mole carbon dioxide. So 0.05 mole of oxalic acid will release 0.05 mole of carbon monoxide and 0.05 mole of carbon dioxide. So when you pass these three gases, means carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide through this KOH. KOH will absorb only carbon dioxide, just now I explained. When carbon dioxide completely absorbed by KOH, then which gas will remain? Carbon monoxide. How much carbon monoxide will remain? Here 0.05 mole from the oxalic acid, formic acid, and 0.05 mole from the oxalic acid. So means 0.05 mole here and 0.05 mole here. So if you add this 0.05 mole which is obtained from the formic acid, this 0.05 mole obtained from the oxalic acid, if you add these two, 0.10 will come. Carbon dioxide is not included.